His professional record, 25 fights, 25 victories, including 21 knockouts. From Cincinnati, Ohio, the two-time two-division world champion and reigning, defending, undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, Adrien "The Problem" Broner.
I've never seen it.
Oh, and a nice shot with a right hand by Broner. He thinks he's got something here. He throws a flurry. Looks like his legs wobbled momentarily. As Broner sense the same thing. He closes in into the corner. Broner throwing wildly, trying to look for the kill shot. And another right hand lands. Theophane can't see it, can't stop it, and Broner goes for the kill. Broner steps in.
Yo, hey,
Yo.
B, what up?
What's
You hear us?
poppin'? We live.
Yes, sir. We live, man. We on Facebook, YouTube, everything.
Let's do this.
Yes, sir. I guess Viz just dropped off. But how you been, man?
Man, I'm living, man. I'm living good, man. Training for my fight November 4th, man. I'm feeling good.
Vezino.
What's up? What's up, man?
What's
What up,
poppin'?
bro?
Man, we got my guy AB on the show. Finally, he had enough time for. Hey, AB, you know, me and you, we gonna keep it real. You know, that's why a lot of people like to hear me on the podcast. I'm not gonna ask those questions that most people ask. You know, I like cutthroat. I like to get to the point. Okay, and I know you a realist. You just keep it real all around the board. This is what a lot of people want to know, AB. You back in the boxing now. Your last fight you won. How you feeling, man? Like how you
Man,
feeling mentally, physically?
I feel good, man. I've been going to the gym. I've been working. Put my work in, and I'm ready to get back in there November 4th.
Okay. Where is that, in Miami?
Yeah, Miami. Back in Miami.
We there. Me and Jay just talked about it. We there, man.
Yeah, I better be.
November 4th, Miami. Y'all check him out. AB.
Yeah.
AB, you started boxing when you were 6, man. I had a question for you. A couple of my friends, we grew up watching you. Why boxing? What drew you to that?
Well, I actually did every sport though, but once I got into that ring, I never wanted to leave. I tried to sleep in the gym.
Sound like somebody I know. Hey, reflecting back on your early career, AB, what were you trying to? Did you have a goal? Were you trying to be something? Like, were you just trying to prove yourself? Talk about them early days, man.
I mean, for me, when I got out of jail, man, facing 57 years, I was just like, I know I can be world champion. So I wasn't stopping until I became world champion. When I finally became world champion, I was like, I can win another world title. And then I did it again. I was like, I know I can win another one. But while I'm winning these world titles, I'm going up in weight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I know I can go up to this weight, win another world title. And then once I won my second one, and I watched, I was in New York. I think I was in New York, and Paulie Malignaggi just had beat Zab Judah for the belt. And I'm like, man, I can beat that dude. And I called Al Heyman right there. I'm like, man, fuck that. Hey, Al, I want to fight him. He was like, you seriously? He's like, they fight at 147 though. You only fight at 135, lightweight. I was like, I don't care, man. I'll go up there. I'll jump up 2 weight classes. He can't beat me. And he was like, is you serious? I was like, yeah. And then like next thing you know, I was fighting him. That's what happened.
Looking back on like some of your fights, any regrets, any like ones you want to rematch with, you want to run it back? Gotta be Pacquiao. Come on now.
I don't think that's one of the ones for me that haunted me for like a long time in my career, because I know I should have won that fight, was Sean Porter. And that after that fight, I cried like a baby for months. Like, cause I know that nigga can't beat me, bro. So, but it was like the first time and only time out of my career where I can really say I bullshitted in camp. I was tripping, bro. I'm in a club with Chris Brown and I was just tripping, bro. I was tripping. I only did like 4 weeks of training for the fight.
We on Facebook Live. We on YouTube Live. We got some questions about to come in as well. AB, just there. What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling,
AB, let me ask you
man.
something. AB, I gotta ask you this.
What's up?
In my word, it's a lot of pressure. I release, I do the pick stuff. So when you lose and you got a lot of people like, man, what's up, this and that. And no matter how much money you got, no matter how, who they think you are, you feel low. You get your low moments. But then I can look at somebody like you, and I'm saying, AB might not be where he want to be in his profession. He might not be where he want to be. He might thought he was going to have 20 million. He only got 1 million. But how could you, a person of your magnitude, feel down on yourself?
I mean, easy. I mean, with my potential and with the shit I've touched and did and been around, is like I want more and I'm gonna get it. So, sometimes you have them days where it's like, man, what the fuck? I really let myself get here. Then it's like, I'm a thoroughbred, so it's like, man, you know what? Fuck it, let's go get it, man. So that's where I'm at right now. Like it's just time to grind. I got a new promoter. Me and Don King hooked up, and we about to run this shit to the top.
I mean, hey, I want to see it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I've been around you personally, so I know the type of person you are. You deserve everything coming your way. But I could just, before one of the fights, you had postponed it because you was going through some mental issues. And I'm like, how this man, like you still AB. At the end of the day, if you lose everything, you still created a name and a legacy it's gonna be here forever.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, how can you have that? But I understand that was a good answer. You was like, man, I just know my potential. So I'm not comparing myself to everybody. Like I know who I'm supposed to be, and I understand that. That's how I get so down on myself with a lot of stuff, because I'm like, I know who I am, and I know my potential. So if I do anything that lose, see, me and you both, AB, we don't like to lose in nothing.
Hell no.
So we lose. It's like, bro, that we got to run that back. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get down on ourselves probably more than the average people would. But that's how I know you're gonna be a champion again.
Oh yeah, for sure, most definitely. After this next fight, we going right at everybody who got a belt.
Let's do it, baby.
Let's talk a little bit about how AB and Vezino met. How'd that come to be?
I'm gonna let AB go first. I'm gonna
let Vez go first.
I met AB in Atlanta, man. AB, I've been seeing him. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing little stuff, but I never met him. And I did meet him. He was everything I heard and more. But he was a go-getter. He was a go-getter, you know, and we linked up and made money together, everything, man, and never had no problems, and that's what it was. We linked up in Atlanta doing Super Bowl. Whenever the Super Bowl was in Atlanta, that's when I met AB.
Yeah. And you know, Vels, he just always been real to me, and you know, he ain't never showed me no. You know, cause you got guys that act like good, like they good people, and then you turn your back one time and they'll backdoor you. But anytime with Vez, you know, he just kept it 100. So you know, I always fuck with Vez, man. Anytime.
So that Super Bowl with the Falcons, I think that's 2017. It's been a good 5-6 years, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
We've
been
been
rocking ever since.
Yeah, we've been rocking ever since, man. Like he been, you know, I be hearing all this stuff in the media and this and that, but I was like, that's not who I know. Now, one thing I do know, and I want to ask AB this. AB, and he just said a little glimpse of it a while ago. AB is going to work his butt off. But I know one thing. When it's time to have fun, AB gonna go a little overboard. The AB, you know, when I first met him, we had did pretty good. We made some money, you know what I'm saying? Got lucky, made us a little money. And we was about to go out. And he was just hitting me in the chest. Take another shot. Take another shot. And I was like, dang. And I'm talking about he was drinking like what? I said, okay, this dude here. But I never knew that side of him. You know what I'm saying? And but he was just, I want to have a good time, man. Let's have a good time. I need to get drunk, you know. And I mean, I remember he came out and it was like about his drinking problem and this and that, but he did the first step. He admitted he had a problem, and now he's fixing it, and he's back in the ring, and the sky the limit. But hey, Bill, have a little fun now. Yeah.
Hey man, what's life if you ain't have no fun, man?
You right. You right. You right.
You can't.
Hey, B,
Hey
look,
man,
I want to ask
you
you
can't
this.
spell life without FUN.
You right. You right. You right. Hey, B, let me ask you this. I gotta ask you this, man. Because a lot of we get on here a lot of times on this podcast and we talk about women. We talk about how they can help you, how they can tear you down. I know you don't have past experiences with different women, and we got to call them names. But I see now you know you got this lady that you fond of. You know, you public with her, and she seems like she holding you down, working out with you and stuff. We want to get your view on how you think a woman can improve you and how she can bring you down.
Um, I've had both the best. I've had the best of both, really. And you know, I've had a girl where it was like, yeah, she was cool for me, but she tore me down because we always would argue. We always would fight about little shit, and then next thing you know, that it start interfering with training camp, and she just didn't understand me or my life or lifestyle, and that's where shit got fucked up. Where is like my girl now that I got, like she understand me, and like she ain't really trying to argue with me or pick with me, like because she understand me, she know me. So you know, of course we respect each other. I'm not gonna disrespect her in public, none of that. But she know me and she understand me. So it's like I know my man. So all right, cool. But when we get home, she gonna talk. We gonna talk about it. But
Right.
at the end of the day, man, we ain't about no friction or none of that, man. You know, we about growing with each other and you know making the best out of this shit.
Right. You see what I'm saying, Jay? Whatever woman that you choose, make sure that she know who you are. As long as she know who you are, like you don't have problems. Cause like I know what I got. I know what to expect from him, and definitely he's going to. I'm not saying she like, oh, I know he's gonna disrespect me now, but I know who I got. You know what I'm saying? I know how he been his whole life. So I didn't come here to correct that. I just came here to love who I got. I'm gonna love Vez for who he is. You know, and I think that's what's the problem with relationships. They get in and try to change the person. Like you can't change who I am.
Yeah.
just love me for who I am, and you know what I'm saying. I would change it because I know that you worth me changing for.
And the crazy thing is, though, I can't say this though. I've changed.
Yeah.
Like, she made me change. Like, I ain't like I was the DM. I ain't gonna lie, I was the DM king. I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God. I don't know if it's a girl on Instagram who ain't got a DM from me, bro. And I ain't proud to say this, but that's just what I was. I was a DM master.
Yeah.
And now it's like I don't even if I see a nice chick on Instagram, man, I'm rolling past. I ain't doing none of that. Even if I see a nice girl out, I don't care for them. You know what I mean? Like I know what I got is special to me, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So she did change me in that way. Like I'm cool.
I got a question for both of y'all. Is it? I mean, she changed you for the better, right? Like a good woman was changed for the better. Are you supposed to be willing to change for a woman, babe?
I mean, if she worked it, you know what I'm saying. You could tell, like you could kind of tell, you know what her worth is. You know what I'm saying. Like we done went over that a bunch of times. Like I can't just change for anybody. Like I need to know you're gonna make me do certain things that I never done before. That's when I know you worth it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But you know, and then AB dealing with a guy like you said, you the DM king. Who AB can't DM? That's that's not going to reply. That's not going to be like, hey, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? So, if with you knowing that mentally, how can you? For her to, you know what I'm saying, come in his life and he stopped doing that, knowing that he has a 95% chance of winning, that's tough. She's special.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that takes maturity, man, because
AB, she was with you through some of the stuff that, you know, put you in the news.
What put me in the news?
Well, most recently that McDonald's clip.
Yeah. I mean, but she wasn't with me. I was with my I was with my little brother.
Almost got arrested.
That shit wasn't serious. We was just fucking around at McDonald's.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, she battled something, you know what I'm saying?
We was just fucking around at McDonald's, man. Oh. After that, I bought everybody food at McDonald's, man. We was just joking around at McDonald's, bro.
The manager, she looked real mad.
Man, she all right. She went viral. She tore down. She was all over the internet for a week.
Yeah.
You
have any advice for people that you know have gotten at the highest highs like you, and then, you know, hit bottom and working their way back? You have any advice for guys like that?
Never lose that drive, man. You know, like for me, like even to this day, when people see me really, if somebody come watch me the way I work and the way I put in work, they'll think I'm broke. Like even when I was at my highest, you know, anytime I'm in the gym, I work like I'm broke, and I always did that. That's how I was taught. So, you know, so for anybody out there who was at the highest and took a fall, now they're trying to work their way back, man. Just remember how you got there and just keep working hard and keep pushing forward. Because the only way it won't happen is if you stop. That's the only way you won't ever get back is if you stop.
Right. So this last fight against Bill Hutchinson, one that went 10 rounds, how are you feeling after that fight?
Shit, both of my hands was fucked up. I couldn't do nothing, but I felt good, man. I was in dog shape. I think I probably would have stopped him if I didn't break both of my hands, but you know, but other than that though, you know, I felt good looking at him. He was black and blue.
Yeah.
How about your thoughts on some of these recent fights? You know, these big fights. Crawford, Canelo, Crawford, and Davis, Gervonta Davis.
Well, Javante Davis and Ryan. I knew that Tank was gonna stop him. I didn't know it'd be in that fashion. I thought he'd clip him on with a hook on the chin, but the body shot that surprised me. And then it didn't surprise me because we already knew that Ryan had got hurt in training camp with a body shot with one of his sparring partners. And so we knew that, but I still thought he was gonna clip him with a hook to the chin.
Was that leaked, AB? Was that info leaked? That's what.
Hey, we be in these niggas camps and they don't even know, man. But you know, that's how the boxing game go though. You know, and Crawford and Earl, that blew me away, man. You know, like I said, I tip my hat off to Earl, but I mean I tip my hat off to Crawford. You know, the way he went in there and he did his thing, it was amazing. I was just glad I was there to see it. You know, I got relationship with both fighters, but Earl, that's my dog. That's my brother, man. You know, I love Earl to death. You know, I got a lot of love for Terrence too, though. You know, I really got close relationship with both of them, but like I said, man, Terrence, man, I tip my hat to him, man. I just happy. I'm here to see what he doing. What he doing is crazy. You know what I mean? So, I was just there at the Canelo fight. That shit was just, to be honest, you know, I went to that fight to watch my little brother Erickson Lubin, because they was counting him out. They just thought that Ramos was just gonna run him over and knock him out for some odd reason. And Hammer, he down here training with me, and I'm like, these motherfuckers don't even know. Like, Hammer finna fuck Buddy up. So they go in there, they fight. Hammer fucked him. Hammer fuck him up, win unanimous decision, and all the plans they had for Ramos, now they got to do for Hammer. So, that was really my main reason of going. But to see what Canelo did to Charlo, man, as a boxer, I knew, because Charlo, that was the small Charlo. That was 154. He went up 2 weight classes. Canelo's 168. That ain't his walk. His walk around weight is probably 200. Like, come on, bro.
Canelo was supposed to fight the other Charlo brother, right? He's supposed to.
Man.
Can you hear me? Do not disturb, AB.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Do not disturb. Where is it? Okay. All right. Yeah, there it go. Hey, yeah, though, but yeah, man, I don't think he should have fought that little one, man. I understand the nigga gotta get the bag, though. The way this boxing shit going right now, a nigga got to get the money. But I think Lil Charlo should have stood his ground just a little bit more and try to make Canelo respect him a little bit. And if he would have did that, the fight could have been different. But he ain't make him respect him at all, and he just walked on.
What'd you think about the fights, Vezino?
Man, I don't listen. If AB not fighting them big names or Davis, I don't even watch boxing. So I'm not even knowledgeable about it. I did want to ask AB this though, because I'm knowledgeable about life, and the ability that AB got, the way he destroyed the boxing world at one time. How do you feel now when you be going to them fights and they putting all the cameras on these other guys and giving them all this praise?
No. When I come in the room, them cameras shift.
Okay.
No, I'm dead serious.
I know.
Motherfuckers say whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, they got the cameras on them niggas. Yeah. But when AB come in that room, all the cameras shift, all the reporters shift, all the people shift, they gravitate towards me. Wherever I go, that's where they go. So, I uplift them guys, like, cause I know a lot. I'm part of the reason a lot of these niggas acting like this when they get some money. I'm a part of the reason a lot of these niggas getting all these chains, all these jewelry. They want the hoes, because if they see me do this shit. So, and I know that they might not come out and say that, but that's why. That's why. I give you a story like about 6. I say it was about 6 years ago, right? Some crazy shit, some crazy stuff that happened in the media. Some life-threatening stuff. Al Heyman called me. He said, "Now they all just trying to do it how you did it. It's all your fault. They all just trying to be like you."
Yeah.
He said they all seen you do it, and everybody trying to do it exactly how you did it.
I could see that. Cause you did it like no other AB. Wasn't nobody getting interviewed and just speaking out just real like that. Nobody was just telling somebody, "Hey man, I don't like you. Stop asking me that. You don't like me." Nobody was doing it like that. So and the flash you had, the swag you had, I mean, it was on a different level. So even I'm gonna be honest with you, even with Floyd, like AB was on some. Now I ain't talking about he way gone now, but Floyd wasn't doing it like AB, man, and AB prime time.
I was just about to bring Floyd up too, how that relationship ended and everything, but there's some influence there.
Relationship ain't never end. I was just with that nigga.
Oh, okay. Well, in the public, that's how everybody see it. Cause
Hell nah, man. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. Floyd,
clear it up, man. Clear it up.
Floyd is my big brother, man, and I think sometimes, like when you see your little brother fucking up, like I ain't fucking with that nigga, man. He tripping. He just want to see me do good, man. And now our relationship we got now is like, all right, AB, you getting older. I see you changing. I see the changes, So now when he see me, he be happy to see me. We hug, we talk shit, and but he know I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be me. You know what I mean? Like you got niggas that go in his club, right? Like they'll go in his club and they'll act like somebody else. They won't drink. They won't talk to nobody. Nah. When I go in his club, I might stand on the table. Hey, give me some 1942. Shut up. You ain't shit. Give me some singles. Let's do this. and that's just the way that's how I act. And he know that. And he love to see it. Cause I'm not faking. You know what I mean? I'm not faking. So, you know what I mean? We got a love-hate relationship, but I love that nigga.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Great.
Hey, who you think the king of boxing right now, AB? It ain't Floyd.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Talking about over all of boxing or just like a boxer?
Overall boxing is Floyd.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just the king. Just right now, you the king.
Floyd. That's no question. Floyd. Okay. But an active fighter?
Yeah.
Shit.
Canelo?
I mean,
he got 50 fights. AB.
Man, fuck the fights.
52
fuck the fight. Because you can go to Mexico and pad your record up. But I would say Canelo only because the opposition he's faced. The niggas he really beat. He beat the niggas.
Who you talking about? Name some names, AB. Triple G?
Man, he beat them all, bro.
Yeah. He lost to Floyd, though, when he was young, but he lost to him now.
Okay, cool. We talking about right now and today. Today. Ain't nobody above Floyd. We know that. Nobody is above Floyd, and I don't think it'll be ever nobody to do what he's done or surpass what he did to the sport. But as of right now, Canelo is he top dog when it come to boxing, and I can literally say he is, bro. Like he beat everybody, bro.
I thought you was gonna say Crawford or
Nah, you can't. I mean, I want to. I want to say a Tank. I want to say
oh yeah,
a
Tank.
Terrence Crawford, but I can't because Canelo really beat like he fucked everybody up, bro.
Ain't gonna fuck
Everybody they say that was good. Everybody they say was gonna give him a fight. He fucked them up. The Triple G's, the all them niggas, man, them overseas nigga, he fucked them up, bro. He beat them all. Now that's just strictly boxing. Now, after that, you gotta say Terrence, right?
Right.
And then after that, you gotta say Tank.
Right.
For mine. But now I got a whole different list too, though.
Let us hear it.
Now for our culture, Tank. Number one.
Tank over Crawford?
For our culture, nigga. Man, you crazy as fuck. You sound dumb. Tank, nigga.
Yeah.
Tank. No disrespect to TC. That's like I said, that's my nigga. But at the end of the day, my little brother gonna go get fly as fuck. Go come out here fly with a bad bitch on his side. Like, come on, man. He gonna throw that shit on, dog. For the culture, is Tank, bro. Right now.
When we was at Stone County, all the guys could talk about was Tank, Gervonta Davis.
He got the culture right now.
Yeah. And so, AB, let me ask you this. You said earlier, because we're gonna wrap this up. You said earlier that how prison had changed you, and I can vouch for that because prison changed me a lot. I came out there and it did a 360. Prison made you realize, like, look, I'm not going back to the streets, and also me, But what else did you get from your prison experience?
I got a lot of game. I got a lot of knowledge. And
how long was you in there?
Man, I was in there for I did 13, 14 months. Yeah, they bounded me over. Charged me as an adult. They told me they gonna give me 57 years. I told them, man, box it up, man. Go spend that money, man. If y'all gonna give it to me, man. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, and by the grace of God, man, them folks came out and said, man, jury trial too. They came out and said, man, every charge has been acquitted, man. I looked at my lawyer. I said, what that mean? They said, he say, I see you at about 6 o'clock. Sure enough, man. I was in there so long. When I got out, everything seemed so big because in jail, in the county, the walls only go so high. Right. So when I got out, everything seemed so big, and I told my little brother, I'm like, man, everything seems so big. I kissed the ground. He was like, bro. He looked at me like I was tripping. I'm like, bro, it feel crazy, bro, because I was just in a box for 13, 14 months, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kissed the ground. I got up and I ran to the gym.
What was going on in your mind while you was in there for that 13, 14 months? Get back into the, boxing world? Get your bag up?
I told myself, man, I remember like yesterday, man. I told myself, I was rapping, I was writing a rap. It was a quiet time. You know how they do that quiet time shit. And I'm like, man, if I beat this shit, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna go back to robbing and shooting. I'm just go back to the streets. I'm like, hell nah. And I'm talking out loud as I'm saying this. I'm talking to myself out loud as I'm like, hell nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm like, man, I'm fucking, I'm a rap. And I'm like, hell nah. Then I was like, you know what? I'm a box. And then I was like, yeah, I'm a box. Then I got up and I start shadow boxing. And I got dead tired in like 20, 23 seconds. I was like, man, I got it. I mean, I'm talking about dead tired.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I got to get in shape, man. I'm like, man, I got to get in shape. And by the grace of God, man, the next day I went to court, man. I was cut loose.
Who got you into camp? Who got you back to training?
When? As far as what?
After that, after you did your time?
Me. I went back to the gym. I went back to the first coach I ever had. RP to him. I just lost him not too long ago. So RP to Coach Mike. But I ran to the gym. He was surprised to see me. He was like, "You out?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm out." He threw me right in the ring, and at the time, it was a guy by the name of William Action Jackson. He was like number one in the country at that time, and he threw me in there with him. I had Tim's on, like some capri shorts, and like a shirt. And after he seen what I did, he was like, "Oh hell no!" And from there, I was like, "Man, I'm going pro, man," because I had missed the Olympic trials. I was supposed to go to the Olympics that year, so I missed the Olympic trials. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna just go pro," and then the rest was history.
All right, that was early in your boxing career. Hey, we got a question from Facebook.
What's up?
Hey, what's next for you in the fight world? I guess you guys don't know about your next fight. You want to announce that?
November 4th. November 4th, y'all. Hey, if you in Miami, come. If you can't come, just get a flight. They only like $70-something right now. Trust me. Just get a flight. I don't know why flights is so cheap right now, but just get a flight. Come see me in Miami.
November 4th, y'all. AB's next fight in Casino. I forget what it's called. It's at Casino, though. We're going to get you that info.
Casino Miami.
Casino Miami.
Casino Miami, yeah.
Casino Miami. Got another question for you.
What's up?
A lot of people want to know about Tank. Because you talking about Tank. Will he fight Shakur? Should he fight Shakur? Who should be fighting?
Right now, I think Tank should do what's best, what he feels best for his career. You know, of course, people want to see him and Shakur right now, but is it the time for that right now? I don't know. But I think he should do what's best for his career and go to the drawing board, talk to Al Heyman and make the best decision for him. So, but whatever you do, I'll be there.
If it happened, if the fight happens, what do you think the outcome would be?
What'd you say?
This is just comments right here. If Shakur were to fight Tank, what do you think it would? In your professional opinion?
This question is rhetorical, man.
Right.
People you want to know some crazy shit though?
Because
Shakur is my little nigga too. I fuck with Shakur a lot. Like me and Shakur did some crazy shit together, but I fuck with Shakur. We got a bet when the fight happened. We betting like 200,000. Like $250,000, 200, whatever.
Okay. Okay. Y'all heard it. Listen.
But you know, that's a brotherly bet. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all the questions I have right now on Facebook. Vezino, you got anything, Vezino?
Man, listen. Everybody's going to Miami to check. I'm gonna make sure the whole Mississippi come. That'll be my first time going to a boxing match. I'm ringside. We supporting, man. Man, we appreciate AB for coming on. He answered a lot of the questions that people wanted to hear. And man, we want to, make sure we get to talk to you again after you become champion, man. Don't get too big for the Vezino podcast.
Man, I ain't never, man. You know me, man. I'm one phone call away, man.
We got you, brother. We got you, man. We see you, man. Best of luck in your career, man. Whatever you need, we one call away also, man. J Money, anything else you want to say to AB?
Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate y'all for listening. Let's tap back in with us. We're going to be talking to AB a lot this season.
I bet. Love.
All right, AB.
Appreciate y'all.